So y'all, it's the last day of the month. So in the other show, like in Black Unicorns, I'm talking about this is Shante Brown Sugar and the Brown Sugar Talk. Anyway, in my other show, Black Unicorns, I'm talking about how the moon relates to sex and menstruation and how you can also use it to like help yourself study or plan or whatever. So today's the last day, and today, for real, the last day of this show is about intimacy. And it's like, how many ways can you be intimate? And so that's what it is for me. Like, it's just like, I just really, um, what am I saying? What it is for me? Anyway, what I'm saying is intimacy can be different. Like, it doesn't have to be, that's what I mean by what it is for me. Okay, I'm not a person that has to have sex all the time, and I don't think most people do. Like when people say intimacy, that's what they think. It's sex. Let's have sex. Let's get sexual. And it's like, no, you don't have to be. You don't have to be sexual to be intimate. Sometimes intimacy is just like a conversation. Because sometimes men will drain you with conversation too. Like you'll give ideas, you'll be yourself, you'll be open, happy, all this different stuff. The same thing with women. Um, the same thing with some women, they'll drain you of like all that goodness that you have. You see what I'm saying? Like it'll be like, so what? You went over there and you stood there and you talked to them and laughed. You know what? You're wrong. Like some people will actually do that to you. Like they will actually make you feel like what you're saying to them or what you're doing is something that you can't do. Like it's part of your personality, right? So they'll try to make you feel as if, what am I saying? They'll try to make you feel as if that part of your personality is wrong. You see what I'm saying? And so it makes you feel empty because it's almost like it's the same as like if you have sex and this person is like connecting with you in all these different ways and you think that it's gonna be something after that. They make you feel like it's gonna be something after this and it's not. It's like, no, let me pull back. Let me take that back from you. And so that's what it is. It's like it's so many ways. Every way that we it's physical. Intimacy can be physical, mental, financial. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like all these things can be. Maybe you meet somebody who's great with money, and all of a sudden, I mean, they help you make the money, and then all of a sudden you don't make the money anymore, and it's like, what the fuck happened? So it's like, yeah, people have different ways of robbing you of intimacy. And so what happens is you can't get into this funk of thinking. This is what happens with women all the time, especially when they're dating. They're like, I'm dating, and this guy was like, they're tracking you. Like I don't know that. Like I don't know if I'm here and somebody write down every goddamn thing I do and what I did at Panera Bread, and then we come to Panera Bread. Of course they tracking me. I know. What else do I not know? How do I stop them from tracking me, sir? That's what he tells me this month. But so I was like, that's the truth, you know. So it's like that's something else. Like for somebody to want to keep track of you like that, like what the fuck is wrong with you? Like I'm not a dog, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like what the fuck is wrong with you? And so for somebody to actually stand there and act like, oh, this is okay, and not be furious about it, something is wrong with that person. This man just stood on the bus trying to tell me that shit. And it's like I don't understand what y'all problem is. It's not your business. I'm not your business. So he's like, well, they pay me. Oh, of course, right? They pay you. And so he's like, they gave me a phone, a page, or they gave me this, that, and the other, and they pay me. But they don't pay me. So it's like, you see, I got to get my money. So that's it. It's like, when I'm in those situations, I'm just looking at them like, you don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's just standing there like, it's okay. You're not furious about that. You're not furious about them following a woman around. You're not furious at all. They don't care. It's like they feel like you a commodity too. But That's what it is. That's what people. That's what so many women were trying to say. Like so many women of color, it's like black men do all this stuff. Like they want you to protect them, but when it comes to protecting us, we're still unprotected. See what I'm saying? If you know what they're doing, then help me get away from them. Don't stand there and tell me, "Oh, this is what they're doing." No, help me get away from them. And I'm not even. You see, y'all. It is just it's perplexing to me. So, that's it. So intimacy is also equivalent to romance, and that's something else we gotta look into. Intimacy is also equivalent to romance. So that's something else. It's like you have to see it as more than just sex. This stuff is not loading up. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so I'm getting this from two drifters, .us.blog or something like that. So the first thing, 8 ways to create more romance in a relationship, and I'm just looking at it as like an outline, y'all, because I gotta ways to keep flirting. So the first thing is I see it's like keep flirting, and really what they saying is the first thing is figure out what type of romance you want, what type of intimacy is important to you. Like I said, I like to touch a lot. Like I like to be close all the time, hug. We can just hold pinkies. You know what I'm saying? And in my household, it's normal. Like it's normal for us to just get up and hug each other. It's normal for us to hug each other before we go to sleep. Before we say goodbye. All those things like that people don't think about. We just do it without thinking about it. And so that's it. Um, Keep flirting. Like I said, just make sure you keep flirting. I think that's easy for me. I don't know. I just be like, did you see yourself tonight? You know what I'm saying? Did you see how fine you are tonight? Baby, baby. You see how you look. You know, it's like, man, I love to flirt. I do. I'm a flirt. I'm a flirt. I'm a flirt. Okay, celebrate occasions, big and small. Exactly. Because I'm a teacher. And I think I did this before I became a teacher, but it's even more fabulous when you with teachers that do this too. It's like you got a pencil, like I'm so serious, big and small. You got a pencil today? Let me give you a dollar for the pencil, like it's like I am such just like I'm a happy person. So it's like I like to celebrate, period. That's why me and my son have two birthdays. We have a 6-month birthday and a birthday. And so that's it. We just have reasons to celebrate. We also celebrate what is it, blackout? We celebrate blackout. I'm talking about we just make up any fucking holiday. Y'all tell we celebrate the light holiday, like where you make lights. Is it called darker, dark? I don't know. But it's this Indian holiday where you have to make lights. And so I make lights the whole year so that when the time comes, I'm able to like put my lights out and like do that shit too. I'm not playing this off because I like the Moroccan style. So for real, I really do have shit to celebrate like every fucking day. Not a joke. Not a joke. And that's it. It's just celebrate. You can just celebrate. Look, I found the back to my earring. It's time to celebrate. I'm not joking. It's a celebration. Big and small. Have adventures together. Me and my son always have adventures, especially when we're being stalked. Um, but we do have adventures. Don't stop learning about each other. I had such an amazing discovery when I took my son to the grocery store. That's when I realized we were not the same culture. So look, culture is like traditions and foods and fashions and stuff that you used to. I took him to the grocery store, y'all. It's like he came up with some new shit that I was like, you are brilliant. I'm like, this is gonna be delicious. Like he just was picking shit. I'm like, this some shit we ain't never had. Y'all, that's why I love being with him. It's like, come on. I got excited the next time. I was like, can you gonna go to the grocery store with me again? You need anything special? Because he just like watches YouTube. So he wants to like try all this stuff out. When he said he wants the Sasquatch soap, I was like, yes. Y'all see what I'm saying? It's like so many different things. Y'all, that was like one of the best things that I learned about him. It's like if he actually went to the grocery store by himself and got the groceries, we'd have like level, a whole new level of food. Maybe 2 or 3 levels of food. My son dope. Express your love loudly and often. Like, yeah, we tell each other. I sing to him. He hate when I dance, but we'll do all this stuff together. Like we take turns playing each other's songs and stuff like that. Make your partner feel incredibly special. I'm serious. Y'all have to do that. But see, this is stuff that we just do naturally. Y'all don't have to force yourselves. If it's not something that you don't feel comfortable doing, then don't do it. Make romance a habit. And I say, when I do this stuff, I always do it as a family. I don't just do this as like, oh, this is just me. This is just my intimacy. Because I have to teach my son to be a partner. And so, partner with the right people and choosing some of the right people to be partners with. And so, I really do like that. You see what I'm saying? I like that he does that. And so, that's it. And so, that's why you do that. It's just so you teach your children how to make romance a habit, which is the truth. It's the truth. I'm so happy that article came up. And the other one is just still like thinking. But that's it. That's how we end the month because today is dark moon. It's a dark moon, same thing as a full moon, so not really, but still. It's a dark moon today. Anyway, y'all, that's it. Brown sugar, underground sugar talk, telling you to have a great day. Have a great day. Intimacy is not just sex, it's romance too, and it's something that should be taught to the family, not just between the couple. Have a good day. Oh, and that is how you teach. That's the last thing. The most important part of this is that is how you teach sex without having sex. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the argument a lot of gay people have, a lot of lesbians. It's like you don't have to teach them sex. Like I'm hetero or homosexual. This is how you teach sex without having sex. You understand? Because and people get caught up in who their partner is, but then don't know how to give romance themselves. So that's it. That's the whole premise of what I'm saying. That's the entire goal of what I'm saying. Okay? So make sure intimacy is taught to the family as romance. It's romance, period. And sex does not have to be included. And that's how you grow up too with moving on to minding your own business. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Because it's not my business how somebody has sex. But it is my business of how that person treats other people. If the person is abusive or not. You understand what I'm saying? Because whether they be hetero or homosexual, they can both be abusive. So that's it. That is the whole premise of today's show. And I think that's a great way to end the month too. Because it's like we have to stop thinking that we have the right as people. Both shows. Great way to end the month. We have to stop thinking that we have the right to be in somebody's personal sexual life. If it's healthy and it's helpful, it's not your business. But if it's abusive, it is. And like I said, that man who just saw me and knew that somebody was trying to track me and not trying to help me, but just trying to tell me, what is that going to do for me if you're not involved in the law? Nobody's paying me for that. Nobody's paying me for stealing my work. Y'all understand? So that's it. It's a lot, right? Because that's sexual to me. It's like, why would you do that? That's a very sexual issue that they are having with letting me go. You understand? And so that's why it's important for you to teach them that because it's like that's treason. Like that's against everything. That's against everything. Your life, your family, everything. Your country. And y'all don't want to believe that, but it is. It's disrespectful. And that's it. Shante Brown Sugar and the Brown Sugar Talk telling y'all have a great day. Thank you for August. Thank you, August 2023. Have a great day.